The women of Kafancha stripped themselves naked and cursed El Rufai at the roundabout. Fani Kayode, how do you know that one? How do you know the women in Kafancha stripped themselves naked? They sent video to you. Because you are the only one that have that information of Fani Kayode. The former Minister of Aviation, Femi Fani Kayode, has criticized former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, alleging that the ex-governor attracted widespread anger and condemnation from different communities during his time in office. Okay. According to the Vanguard, Fani Kayode said El-Rufai's administration allegedly targeted followers. Fani Kayode said El-Rufai's administration allegedly targeted followers of the late Islamic cleric Sheikh Dahiru Bauchi in Kaduna State. He claimed the former governor's government carried out actions against members of the cleric's movement, including raids on their homes and alleged desecration of their properties and places of worship. The situation reportedly angered the late cleric, who openly expressed displeasure with the governor and allegedly pronounced the curse on him. Okay, so is it the curse that is affecting his life now? Is that what you are trying to tell us? Fani Kayode also alleged that other groups expressed strong resentment towards the former governor during his tenure. He cited an incident involving women in Kafancha, southern Kaduna, who reportedly staged a protest against El-Rufai's administration. According to the former minister, the women marched to a roundabout in the town, publicly stripped themselves naked as part of the demonstration, and pronounced curses against the former governor, accusing his administration of unjust treatment towards their community. He said, and others cursed him too. For example, the women of Kafancha in southern Kaduna went on a march, stripped themselves naked and cursed him at the roundabout in a broad daylight in the middle of the town as the consequences of his wickedness towards their community. Fani Kayode further asserted that El-Rufai may have faced more public condemnation and curses from citizens during his tenure than any other governor in Nigeria's history. The remarks come amid ongoing public discussions and political reactions surrounding the former Kaduna governor. Guest 41 says El-Rufai, El-Fail, Fani Kayode and Tinubu are one. The same curse is on you, even Nino, Abina, Rhino, Wike, and most of you. Benjamin Anayo says only those that are pure should crucify El-Rufai, please. Abio. Maybe people like FFK will they put their mouths. Okay, it says only Muslim extremists that El-Rufai's admirers is such a wicked and authoritarian ethno-religious leader. Okay. Ibrahim Ali says we know like that, but supporting about 2023 and then he was clean. Listen this on the talk. Emmanuel Banaso says you two are under a serious course. Your behavior is terribly abnormal. You are grossly shameless. Samuel Degree says you don't get everything you want. Oh yeah, now enter house. John Dong says if the women cursed him, he's cursed indeed. Try, okay? Saliu says Fani Kayode is a nobody in his state. Can't be compared to his nightmare, El-Rufai. Uchenna says Ministry of Aviation Treasury data of 2 billion naira. Fani Kayode, go and return billions of naira that you looted from Ministry of Aviation Treasury. EFCC are not doing well for allowing you to be appointed a looter and questionable character like you as ambassador. Shame, shame, shame. Binzaya says true, the cleric has placed the curse on El-Rufai and is following him from all indications to eternity. He's power hungry but will buy inshallah without having power again. Away. He was a true dictator as governor and minister and unrepentant diplomatic thief with over 400 billion naira stolen as ICPC and EFCC files showed. Okay, at Uchenna says Fani Kayode is a looter. He looted Ministry of Aviation Treasury dry. El-Rufai is better than him. He's busy searching for Igbo beautiful business women to marry and dupe them. And he married someone. He married an Igbo person. Anib says, FFK, were you not cursed too? Were you not? Tanim says, why regime FFK is ambassador for creating conflict? He's maneuverable man, adding assault into an injury in connection with battles between Fulani herdsmen and farmers. At Abraham Akendi says, and the president then was Islamist Muhammadu Buhari, the terrorist importer of foreign terrorists into Nigeria. Kingsley says he desires all that is coming to him. Prince Martin says for women to strip themselves and curse someone, it has implications. I saw it in Warri Delta State 2007 against James Ibori. How did Ibori end it? Equity says, how about FFK? Just to know distance time, you would have pied yourself in anger about how they were distancing El-Rufai from Tinubu's government. Today, see how you are speaking ill of him. You are not trustworthy at all. He's not now. Not be FFK again. As Miriam says, for any woman to appear naked, you know she's already been cursed. Rahab says, and I guess it's still Christians that are buying Muslims in Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Katsina, Libi, and Bono. Chike says, if it is working, we have so many roundabouts in Anambra State. Go and curse who you want to curse now, if you have plenty roundabouts in Anambra State. As Orapa Dominic says, FFK, you are one of the most political unstable character in Nigeria. Very, very unstable. Very, very unstable. Terry that says, my guy, you have done a lot of people because it's not published before God. You are guilty. Don't claim righteousness there. Leave it with God. He forgives. Not for many to revenge. Leave for that alone. Revenge in man's hands. Just waiting if they talk like this. I beg. Engineer Dambahago says, Malam will never have peace in his life, okay? Prince Ade Thompson says, the wicked shall never go unpunished. El-Rufai end is the word. Abubakar says, these people, these Southern Kaduna people are very religion tribalism. El-Rufai stopped them from buying Muslims in Gora Road. That is why they hated him. You too, because you are a Christian, that is why you are supporting wickedness. If you don't know, Southern Kaduna people go as about them. They even did the same to their brother when he's governor, late Yakowa. Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying? Christians buy Muslim. Are you hallucinating? I beg. Ege says the course is irreversible. Okay. Atogwike says, no be lie, Southern Kaduna really went through a lot of difficult times under his regime. They were always living in fear, yes. He really did not do well as a governor in Kaduna State. He really didn't do well. Chinyere said, I don't pity him at all, although I like his guts. Ngozi Uche says he should be asked what happened to Southern Kaduna. Okay. At CJ says you should be fair to El-Rufai. They collectively agreed to stop their Almajiri child beggars in the region, but other governors were naged and put the blame on him because they were afraid of the clerics. Consequent upon this, the North and to some extent Nigeria is still the best, suffering from the menace. Rosaya is asking, are you sure? Igege says that one Nigerian should know is El-Rufai acted in the interest of APC then. Nobody condemned him when he was misbehaving. Now that the APC has succeeded in using him, they waged war against him. And that is why people should not allow themselves to be used. Because they will use you and dump you. Oh, it is well with them. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.